What's up, guys? Coming to you, talk to you about Hawkman number 4. So, I titled this Hawkman versus Hawkman because what I really love about this is you see, let's see if I can find a good picture. You see like the old Hawkman or the space cop Hawkman from Thanagar versus the archaeologist Hawkman. Trying to find a good picture of it you can kind of see. There you go. So here you have the regular Hawkman that's here now. And then back here you've got the space cop Hawkman from Thanagar. And he's back in time. And because he's being thrown all through time. And his past self is chasing him. Of course, if you know any time travel movies, you should never meet your past self, right? You could change everything, uh, unless you prescribe to my theory of time, which is that if you travel in time, it was always meant to happen. Which means that if you haven't met your self from the future, then you never will. At least not yet. So, like, if tomorrow I wake up and meet myself from the future, then when I get into the future, I will obviously going back. That's my theory of time. I don't like theory of time that changes. I like the theory of time that's set, and it's always going to happen the same way. But that's me, different strokes for different folks, right? Anyways, so either way, it's never good to meet your past self in a time travel story. So, warning: if you become a time traveler, or if you're watching this from the future, don't meet yourself from the past or future. It's not going to work out well. Anyways, so old Hawkman is chasing new Hawkman, and it's fun. There's some hand-to-hand fighting, and pretty much the whole issue is just them talking to each other while Hawkman's being chased by his former self. And then what's really cool is like a former Hawk Girl shows up. And I really like the way she looks. Let's see if I can find a good picture of her. Okay, you can kind of see her there. She looks pretty sweet, I think. So, just paying homage to the fact that both of them need to be together, which has to mean that eventually we're going to get Hawk Girl or Hawk Woman. She's Hawk Girl. Soon we're gonna get Hawk Girl in this. That'd be so cool. I mean, we've gone 4 issues. Where is Hawk Girl? Like, she needs to be in this series. And of course, at the very end, spoiler. I know I actually said spoiler at the right time, on the right side of the spoiler material. Ray Palmer shows up as the Atom. That's pretty sweet. I love Adam. He's fun. I feel like he's underused. My only problem with okay, so side tangent in the Arrowverse, and he eventually became in the Legends of Tomorrow TV show. I like Ray Palmer a lot. I just hate that his suit is metal. Like he's basically Tony Stark. Like, this is the one that I like. I like him to be closer to Ant-Man, where most of his suit, well, if you just look at him, his suit is just a regular old suit, and it's the belt that changes, that makes him go smaller. That's the Ray Palmer that I like. That's the Atom, not the super hyped up technological Atom that can shrink and get bigger and stuff. That's not the Atom. At least not the one that I like. So I like it for the TV show for what it is. I mean, it's good. It's not the real Atom, I don't feel. At least they haven't gotten his costume correct. But I mean, I could always change that in the future. But I feel like they're definitely copying Iron Man. Boom, right there, copying him. so because he can shoot blasts and stuff. I'm like, Ray Palmer never needed to do that. Like, if you think about Ant-Man, like doesn't need stuff to be able to shoot stuff. Like he is the weapon. Like his ability to shrink and get bigger is the weapon. So like that would be how you use him to fight. You wouldn't need all the special graphics. Now, I think that it would be cool for the suit to be able to give him flight, but you don't have to give him like a jetpack or anything like he has. Like, just make him regular old Adam. Um, it might be a little more difficult for the writers to write, but I do love the character. And honestly, like the guy on the show is great. Like, I thought for all the failures of Superman Returns, I thought he was the best part of it. And he's one of my favorite characters on Legends of Tomorrow. It's one of the few characters that keeps me wanting to come back and watch it. When they brought Wally West 2 in there to do it, I was pretty excited about that too. But really, Rip Hunter is the reason I wanted to watch that show, and Captain Cold, and they've gotten rid of both of those. So, yay! The two main characters that you wanted to follow are gone. Woohoo! Anyways, so all that said, I'm excited. Issue 5's coming out, and it's gonna have the Atom. I'm really enjoying the series. It's a lot better than I thought it could be. I read the Death of Hawkman series that came out right before Rebirth, and that was good. I was kind of sad to see. Sorry, I'm just playing with my phone stuff. Really sad to see him go, but I'm glad that they're bringing him back for Rebirth and for, I guess his post-Rebirth now. I don't know what to call what we're in. The directionless Scott Snyder ruling era. I don't know. It's a bad era to be in. Although some of the comics are great, so we still have that. Yay. I'm joking. I enjoy. I mean, DC's way better than any of the other comic series right now, and so that's awesome because I'm a big DC guy. It's my DC apparel. I have a lot of DC apparel. I don't have a lot of Marvel just because DC's better. Anyways, so those are my thoughts. Not a whole lot. So I was like, how am I gonna fit like a whole video on this issue? Because some of the issues that have come out recently, they're not like life altering. They're more like pieces in a puzzle, and every piece is important if it's good, if the story is good, if the issues are good. And so there's a difference between like needing every issue to be like, whoa, I can make a 20-minute video out of this because it's crazy, and others that are just like, oh, this is a really cool issue, And so, hey, even for the small comic, I'm enjoying them. That's the important thing, right? It's worth my money to do. So, anyways, let me know. Hawkman's one of my favorite series going on right now. It's been great, and just look at that cover. That's really cool. I've got a really awesome Hawk Girl cover that was from the new Justice League. It looks amazing. So I'm just waiting for the team up with Hawk Girl and Hawkman. Like, let's get that going, guys. Like, she's an integral part to your history. Like, if you're gonna search your history, you need the mate that you're destined to be with. Like, come on now, get your act together. Venditti, I feel like that guy wrote on the Green Lanterns not that long ago, if I remember right. I'm terrible with names, but so he did really well. So I trust him. I think he's doing one of the New Age of Heroes. I feel like it might be the Terrifics, which is excellent. But anyways, I've kind of rambled on a bunch of random stuff. So if you watched this far, thanks for sticking with it. No, I really appreciate y'all watching all the videos all the way to the end. That's really great. It helps the channel. Of course, I'm too small to really, get anything from it. But I'm like, hey, people are enjoying my stuff, which is awesome. So anyways, let me know what you think. You enjoyed the Hawkman series. I know one of my subscribers does. He talks about it from time to time, and I really enjoy that. I love the Hawkman series right now. It's really great. I wish Plastic Man was just as good. But anyways, I'll catch you next time. Peace.